Hello soulmates, welcome to my channel. My name is Oluchi, and in today's video we'll be learning how to make this shift dress with bell sleeve. If this is what you would love to make, kindly stay tuned to the channel and watch the tutorial. So for this tutorial, I made use of 3 yards of fabric, and I've already folded my fabric into 4. To get your desired fabric, all you just need to do is divide your hip into 4, add 5 inches, and that is it. So the next step is to mark your shoulder measurements, then mark your bust point. After folding your fabric into 4, mark your bust point, your waist. My waist is 16 inches. Then I'm going to mark my hip. Hip is 26 inches. So that's from my shoulder to my hip. Then from my shoulder to full length is 41. For this tutorial, I made use of 41 inches for this tutorial. The next thing is I came down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope. After coming down from 1 inch, I mark down my I'll mark down my armhole depth. I'll be putting the formula to get that on the screen. Then mark my shoulder width of 3 inch and then 3 inch for the depth. I later made use of 3.5 for the width and 3 inch for the depth. I had to change then I connect the shoulder slope to that 1 inch. The next thing is to create my which is getting the midpoint of my shoulder armhole depth, then coming in by half an inch, dividing my bust round by 4, and then marking it down, then connecting the 3 lines together. I hope you understand. I'm sorry if the chalk is not showing very well. That's why I had to draft on the right side of this fabric. But if you are drafting on your fabric, please make sure you draft on the wrong side. For the sake of this tutorial, I just wanted the chalk to show because I don't have a colored chalk. So the next thing is to divide my bust measurement by 4, add 1 inch for ease and also 1 inch for allowance. After that, then I would divide my waist measurement, add 1 inch for ease and 1 inch for allowance. Then I will connect the line. Then you come to the hip line, you do the same thing. Divide your hip by 4 and 1 inch for allowance, 1 inch for ease, because it's a shoe dress, it has to be free. Then extend what you have at the waist to at the hip, to the hem length. You can add 3 inches to that depending on how wide you want it to be, but because my fabric isn't much, so all I did was just extend the line down. Then at the hem length, I came up by 1 inch to add this loop. It's optional. If you want yours to have that sharp end, you can. I created the back neckline, which is 3 inches for the depth and then 1 inches for the width. Please, and I'm trying to remeasure. Always learn to remeasure to make sure anytime you're doing a freehand, always learn to remeasure your fabric to make sure that every measurement is correct. Then you cut out. After cutting out, remove one of the fabric as the back, then recut the neck for the front, just like you see me doing. I'm sorry I had no idea that it wasn't showing on the camera. So I had to what I was doing here was recutting the neckline for the front, because we cut both back and front together, and back neckline is always different from the front. So after cutting out, this is what we have. Then you open your slit to how deep you want it to be. All you just need to do is just measure out and then you cut it open. That's the slit in front of the neckline. After that, you cut out your facing. Just pay attention to cutting my facing.
Take me back to California. I wanna go back to 2018. I wanna go back to when I was happy. So take me back to California, please. Take me back.
After cutting out your facing, the next thing to cut out is your sleeve. All I did is fold my remaining fabric into two. Then I cut out my sleeve using a freehand method. If you don't know how to cut your basic sleeve, I have a video on that on my channel. So for this tutorial, because this is a bell sleeve, I use a total of 11 inch. That is the wideness of my 11 inch on fold. The wideness of my sleeve will be 22 inches. So if by the time I minus sewing allowance of 2 inch, it will be remaining 20 inches. So I just draft a basic sleeve, basic wide sleeve. I have a tutorial on how to draft a basic sleeve. So when you measure it out, I have it okay 11, and I have 11 and a half. So just is it's after that, I had to remeasure my armhole to be sure I have my armhole is correct. I've got 13 inches, the 10 inches for the sleeve round, and then the remaining will be used as allowances. Then we'll get to the sewing. I'm going to sew the neckline. So after sewing, I'm just going to do a brief explanation. I've already gone ahead to use my facing to turn the neckline. After turning it, I ironed it. Then I attached my sleeve. After attaching my sleeve, and I hemmed the down part. Then I came to the body. Then I joined the body. Then when I got to the waistline, I came down by 1 inch from the waistline. Then measure out 7 inches, because I want this shift dress to have a pocket. So I measure out 7 inches. I came down from my waistline by 1 inch, then measure out 7 inches. That is why I didn't stitch that area. Then I stitched down the rest. I hope you understand the sewing process. I'm sorry I didn't show the sewing part, but I hope this brief explanation you'll be able to understand. The next thing is to cut out our pocket. I'll be using 7.5 for the width. Because of I didn't have enough fabric, the normal standard length for your pocket should be 12 or 14 inches, but I think I went ahead with this 11 inches. So just like you see, you just attach the pocket, go in and sew in your pocket at the side. After sewing your pocket, all you just need to do is iron out your clothes and your shift dress is ready. If you find this tutorial helpful, kindly like, share, subscribe to my channel and follow for more tutorial. Thank you for watching that channel. Thank you once again for watching. Bye bye and see you in my next tutorial.